Thank you. It's two. Thank you to the Varsity Club for this incredible honor, and to everyone who made tonight possible. Playing football at Harvard is one of the highlights of my life, and so it's incredibly humbling to be inducted into the Hall of Fame among some incredibly accomplished people. Nerves aside, I'm grateful to have this opportunity to reflect and recognize some of the people who impacted my athletic career and my life. My path to the Crimson was unconventional, to say the least. And my coming to Harvard actually almost didn't happen. In high school, I received interest from Princeton and Yale, but not from Harvard. So when I decided to leave my scholarship at Northwestern to transfer to an Ivy League school, the Crimson were actually not even on my list. Fortunately, both Princeton and Yale had all-star running backs, and so they weren't that interested in me. I committed to play for the University of Pennsylvania, but shortly thereafter, Coach Murphy started recruiting me, and I jumped to join the Crimson. From my very first fall football camp, I felt lucky to be a Crimson. I knew I was joining a team of talented players and that I'd have a chance to contribute, but championships and records were not in my game plan. So I'm grateful to have had any impact at all on the Harvard football program and this community that I love. There's no end to the list of people who supported me during my sports journey and who are owed credit and recognition. But there are a few special people I'd like to take just a few minutes to thank now. First, a big thank you to Coach Murphy, who was an all-time great coach, but who has always been an even better person. Coach Murphy took a chance on me, a rough around the edges kid from Scarborough, Ontario, a place not exactly known to be a hotbed of talents, football talent. Without you believing in my potential as a young man, I wouldn't have had a chance to live this dream of a life. You were always there to give me opportunity and encouragement, but it was more than that. It was what I only later recognized as unconditional love. Such as the numerous times you invited me to Thanksgiving when I couldn't afford the airfare back to Toronto, or the time when you suspended me freshman year for breaking team rules, or the time when you came to my defense when I was in disciplinary trouble with the dean. In all those instances or more, you were the father figure I needed in my life at that time. And for that, I will always be indebted to you. Another set of thank yous are owed to a couple of teammates, AJ Kennedy and Dan Lane, both of whom are here tonight. I remember showing up as a freshman uncertain of whether I belonged among classmates who were smarter, happier, richer, more accomplished. Yet it was through AJ and Lane that I found my tribe. Since our days as Harvard football players, we've traveled the world together, stood by one another as we've gotten married, and supported one another through life's ups and downs. Thank you I couldn't have asked for better lifelong friends. To Fitzy, Berg, to all my teammates, thank you. I hope you look back on that time we spent together as fondly as I do. If I have any regret about my time at Harvard, it's not spending more time investing in and enjoying your brotherhood. Thank you to my in-laws, Ned and Roseanne Stern. Thank you to the extended Stern family, Ellie, Ryan, Camila, Jason. Thank you to the Loftus family, Brad, Sue, William. From the first time we met, you all have loved me and supported me like I was one of your own. You mean the world to me, and thank you for being here. To my childhood friend, Mark. Okay. And his wife, Brianne, who drove from Toronto to be here. Thank you. Mark, you've always been the homie in my corner. Thank you for making the trips to Boston to watch my football games when my family couldn't, and for always keeping me connected to my roots. Thank you to my mom, Yvonne, and my older sister, Jeanette, who unfortunately couldn't be here tonight. My being here is a testament to the love and gifts they poured into me. I first learned about resilience, determination, and sacrifice from them both. When my mom immigrated from Jamaica to Toronto as a teenage single parent, and over the years took as many part-time jobs, cleaning houses, and working in cafeterias to support me and my 5 siblings. She didn't know it, but she was giving me a great gift by showing me the value of resilience and sacrifice. And when my sister, Jeanette, graduated high school as the first person in my family's history to do so, and then went off to university, all while raising a daughter of her own, she was showing me the determination necessary to earn a better life. I thank them both for the foundation that they laid for me. To my beautiful wife, Annalise, for many reasons, coming to Harvard was one of the best decisions of my life. The most important reason is that I met you. I love you so much. I remember the first time I saw your face. It was your picture in the old Harvard Facebook. For those who don't remember it, for those who don't know, this was the book with photos and bios of the incoming class. We meatheads used to use to prey upon the freshman girls. I'm so grateful I had the chance to corner you in Annenberg Hall and ask you for a date. I'm convinced you only said yes because your friends told you I was a star player on the Harvard football team. But whatever the reason, I'm grateful. You are the smartest, strongest, kindest person I know, and you are as beautiful today as you were that fall evening when I first saw your smiling face. And every day I'm grateful I get to be your husband. Finally, to my kids, Kingston, Vivian, and our soon-to-be born baby girl. As a man who didn't have his father in his life, it is the greatest honor, responsibility, and joy to be dad to all of you. Vivian and Kingston, Vivian, you make me proud every day because of who you are. No matter what you do in life, you will always be in my Hall of Fame. Now, from an early age, I decided football was going to be my ticket out, my passport to a bigger, brighter world of new people and new experiences. I am eternally grateful that I had the right influences early and caught the right breaks in life that ultimately brought me to Harvard, and to all of you. Thank you again to the Harvard Varsity Club for this incredible honor, and to everyone who made tonight possible. Thank you.